me. Phone sex. Okay, so what else do you want to know about me? Typically, when people see me, they're like, Chuck, how did you get into voice acting? So I'll answer that question first. I got into voice acting because I was in rehearsals, and this friend of mine named Brad Jackson came into rehearsals, and he was like, hey man, you should go audition for this Dragon Balls thing. And I was like, Dragon Balls? That sounds naughty. And he's like, no, it's Japanese anime. And I was like, definitely naughty. He's like, no, it's cool. You should call this guy. His name's Chris Savick. Give him a call and, sign up for an audition. And so I called. I was like,
hello? Hi, hey.
I'm like, hi, my friend Brad Jackson said I should audition for Dragon Balls.
No, it's Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that's a common mistake. We made that too, starting out. So, sure. You should audition. How about tomorrow at like 4, or today at 5, tomorrow? Or today at 5? Hold on, let me get a pencil.
I was like, that's weird. This isn't a normal audition. Then he came back and he's like,
so how about tomorrow at 5?
And I was like, okay, I'll do it. Tomorrow at 5 sounds good.
Okay, bye.
And I was like, I don't know where it is.
Oh, hey, sorry, I forgot to tell you where it is. It's in North Richland Hills. You know where the bank is off 820? There's like a big bank building, it says Chase Bank. You go there, audition. Yeah, we're on the first floor. Okay, bye.
I was like, I've never auditioned in a bank before. Do I have to open an account to audition? This is weird. And then it was one of the, it was one of those days, the next day, where like my account was overdrawn, and I was, just, it was a bad day. You got in a fight, and I literally on the way to the audition, I got a flat tire, and it was raining, and so I'm changing the flat tire in the middle of the rain on the highway, and cars are like, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm like, this stupid audition, I shouldn't audition for it. This is a dumb, stupid bank building Dragon Balls audition. I don't want to audition for this. And then you hear that voice, it was like, Chuck. And I was like, what? Chuck? It was Vic Mignogna's voice. Coming up to me from the future, Chuck, go to the audition or you will never be in Star Trek Continues. And so I went to the audition, and I got the role of Garlic Jr. I'm gonna push you into the dead zone, which is kind of like Emperor Pilaf, except Garlic Jr. has actual power. I'm gonna push you into the dead. Oh no, I'm gonna run away. I picture them as cousins or something. So I got Garlic Jr. and then all those other roles just came after that. And it was funny because I didn't think it was gonna be a big deal at all. I thought that it was, because I had been working in Chicago as an actor for like 10 years. So I was like, I'm a real actor. And I went to this audition, and I didn't think it was gonna be anything, and it turned out to be the biggest career move of my life, and I didn't know it was happening. So that's like, you never know when that thing that happened to you, that you're gonna look back at later and go, that's the moment that thing changed for me, and I went this other direction. You should always be on the lookout for that. That little voice inside you tells you what to do. It's really smart. Science has shown it smart. Like, you can take tests, and if you just go with your first instinct on the letters with not even really registering what the answers are on a multiple choice question, you could pretty much get like a 65, 70%. A lot of us got through high school that way. I know I did, right? But so your brain knows what to do. So when you have that voice inside you telling you, like, you should do this, go for it. Or like especially the voice that's like, no, a dark alley's a bad choice. You should listen to that voice because it kind of directs you. So that's the first question, the how you got into voice acting question. The second question I normally get is, who's your favorite character? Which I love all the characters. All the characters are awesome, but there's one character who's my favorite, and it's Hiei. And it's Hiei because, excuse me, I'm gonna go get some water over here. I don't want it. See, if you point it towards the speaker, it'll go woo. It's Hiei because Hiei was the first time I ever went to a convention. I was like up at Funimation. Here you get to watch a voice actor drink water. I was up at Funimation and they were like, hey, we're gonna take you to a con. I was like, that's awesome. What's a con? They were like, you're gonna love it. It's where people cosplay. And I was like, amazing. What is cosplay? They're like, you'll like it, Chuck. It's gonna be fun. And so they're like, we're gonna give you a plane ticket. And I was like, for free? They were like, yes. So they took me to this little convention called Comic-Con in San Diego.
Wow.
And I was like, what am I gonna do? Am I passing out flyers? Like, watch Yu Yu Hakusho, it's a great show. They're like, no, Chuck, you're gonna be signing autographs. And I was like, oh, you're stupid. They're like, no, Chuck, you're stupid, you don't get it yet. So they brought me there, and they sat me at a table, and you know how they normally have the line like queued up away from the table? I sat down and there was no one there. I was like, there's no one here. I told you, this is so dumb to be signing autographs. And they were like, no, Chuck, that is your line of people wanting to see you. And I was like, oh my God, what just happened in my life? And the first 10 or 15 minutes were really kind of scary because I'd never signed an autograph in my life. And those people had been in line for a very, very long time. And they were a little intense Hiei fans. So like the first 10 or 15 minutes were like, ah! And I was like, ah! And I got to that very first autograph. So I'm signing the first autograph I've ever signed in my entire life. And I'm like, I'm going to need a pen. Someone hands me a pen and I'm like, do you want the middle name too? Do you want me to? There. They were like, Chuck, you're gonna have to speed that up. And then I signed autographs for like 4 hours straight. So I went from never signing an autograph in my life to signing autographs for 4 hours. Honestly not believing that I was going to. Like, I thought they were crazy. So the first fans I met were all these Hiei fans. So you guys are kind of that's kind of my favorite character for that reason. Those are the first two questions people usually ask, and now I've answered them. Sometimes people ask me what my favorite color is, and I say blue. No, yellow. Ah! So now I turn it over to you. Any questions? Yes. Yes, what about Android 17? You have a very high power level. I can sense it. Dragon of the darkness, flame! And Hiei would crush it. You can applaud for that, that's okay. A smattering of applause. We can lightly applaud. Yes, question over here.
What's your favorite Hiei line?
What does it feel like to walk around in a haze of complete stupidity? Yes, over here.
I may use that.
Yeah. You know what? If you guys want to get up and come to the microphone here, you can start making a line if you got questions. If you don't, we can just talk to the microphone. Hello, microphone. Go ahead, come talk to the mic. I'll be right here with you. Don't worry, it's not like there's a giant crowd of people, a microphone, and a bright light on you. I'll be here. Come forth. I believe in you.
Thank you, fans.
Give him a round of applause for being the first question.
I'm just so nervous.
That's okay. You know what? Here, let me tell you this story. Here's the thing about singing.